but when you look at the calculus of that, it's very expensive. And then you look at resiliency as inventory levels. And I wonder if consumers understand this, because again, we're facing this challenge of higher inflation numbers, right? So people don't want to pay higher prices, but as Laura and I would tell you is that higher inventories mean higher prices. And part of the reason we got into these problems is because companies were, like my company was pushing us to reduce inventories to increase profitability and reduce costs. I wonder, Laura, what you're hearing people talk about this. I mean, do people feel like supply chains are going to have to carry more inventory, or they're going to try to move things more back, and consumers are going to tolerate higher costs? I mean, what do you think about all that?
Well, one of the issues is that we're bad at inventory management. We entered COVID with 21 more days of inventory across all the industry sectors. So while a lot of times people will think it's just in time or VMI that really caused us to struggle, we had 21 more days of inventory in 2019 than we did in 2007 at the Great Recession. And if you look at the current inventories, 5 of the inventory sectors have grown inventory out of balance with demand, things like aerospace and defense or technology for large business, but we are very weak in inventories in the chemical sector and the retail sectors. So the chemical industry feeds all value chains. And so my worry is that things like magnesium and plastic and fiber are just not going to become available. And the chemical industry is so fragile because of consolidation. And, we are not building the dial tone between industries to be able to get data to move quicker. One of the things I was hoping that would happen in the infrastructure bills was something that would automate value networks, and it hasn't really happened. But I think the infrastructure bill will not improve ports, and so we will have a continued bumpy ride.